From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends. ALAV with Sandy Kastel. Chef Michael.
Welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends, produced by Michael Leonetti. Sandy Kastel has been entertaining audiences for years on stage, screen, radio, and television. And for the next 60 minutes, she'll be talking with local and international performers, artists, authors, celebrities, and more, with special features like women in music and arts, shopping at Smith's, cooking with Chef Michael, and staying fit and fabulous forever. Now, let's bring on the host. Here is Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael and Aaron Phillips of the Vegas Unwrapped team.
Good morning.
Where is Ricky?
Mr.
Ricky
Cash.
Cash.
Mr. Cash is at home at the Cash Fortress. He's a little under the weather today, so I would not be surprised if he picks up the phone to call in at some point just to say hello, but he's at home today.
Well, maybe that's why it's so gloomy out there today.
Could be. Could be.
Because he's at home.
I'm without Cash today in more ways than one, so...
Well, you know what? We had a wonderful day yesterday. Michael and I were just busy. He was working. Michael?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Turn that phone off.
No.
Tell them you can't answer that phone while you're doing this show.
People call me on the air.
They
Sam.
always call you while you're on the air, but they're supposed to call in on 702-731-1230. That's 702-731-1230. Ask Chef Michael about how to make one of his special South Philadelphia recipes, and he will tell you.
I saw the roast beef one yesterday online. Oh my goodness.
Gosh. As a matter of fact, you know, he was, we were over at Smith's on Sunday, and they told us their business went up 40% in the 3 hours that we were there. 40.
Nice.
40.
That's great.
And you know why? Because Chef Michael was back there at the meat department.
And everybody was coming by.
And they were asking about, you heard that yesterday, you know, the shoulder pork, blah, 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 pork shoulder, whatever.
John just said to me, he said that, John
who?
John Stiles. All the pictures from Smith's is on Facebook. I don't see it.
Well, he sent us a thing last night. It said that he sent a link, but you're going to have to go to your Facebook page and you're going to have to look, Michael.
I'm looking. I don't see it.
I did see a couple that were posted.
Okay, well, anyway, we'll find that and we'll do that later on. And on the break, Michael, I'll show you how to use your phone.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so I'm so excited. You know, I was talking to Alex Yanko this morning and Kim, and we were talking about the new spa that is in the works. I'm so excited. We can't say where it's going to be yet because it's a surprise, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm so excited because it'll tie so well into our Fit and Fabulous Forever.
Cool.
Forever. And also, we're getting ready for our show this weekend, our TV show on Keen TV and The Walk TV. And David's editing that, and I'm so excited.
Is that Friday,
about
right?
that. Huh?
Thursday? Is this Thursday night we're shooting?
Thursday night? No, Friday night we're going to be filming for the Christmas segment.
Right.
And we've already got, but this weekend, you know what we're doing, Aaron?
What's that?
We've got Diana Pascal. We've got the Pascals.
Not the
this
Pascals?
weekend.
Gotcha.
Yes, we do. And Diana is showing us how to make the biscotti.
Oh, Diana Pascal.
Oh, my gosh. It is so good. And, you know, we ended up we had like 4 bags of biscottis after we were done.
Great.
And it was so much fun. And so I'm really excited about that.
Cool.
And we've got some special interviews going on, and we've got, so it should be a lot of fun.
Unwrapping Legends will be on, right?
Yeah, we see.
That's right. Unwrapping Legends. Is that what you call it?
Well, that sounds good.
You know, I was looking at how we have it listed. It just says Vegas Unwrapped, but I thought we were going to do Unwrapped Treasures or But you're right.
Whatever.
Unwrapped Legends. I like that.
That's
too.
right.
We can call it whatever we want to.
Yeah,
Aaron,
absolutely.
Right?
You can always edit it.
We seen Peter Pavone, my buddy.
Honey,
You got a problem
is there
there.
something you need to tell me?
Trust me, I don't need it, baby. I'm okay.
Okie dokie.
Still a chick magnet.
Yeah, I know. I've been hearing that.
The
As a
only
matter of
difference is
fact,
the women that are
I got to talk to you about that. You know,
the women that come up to me got no teeth, right? And I was at Smith's today. And the lady had Depends, and it was in her basket. She said, "Are you Chef Michael? Oh my God, you're so funny." I said, "Yeah, funny how? Like a clown? How do I?"
You know, we met a nice couple over there at Denny's yesterday morning, and it was really nice. You know, in fact, there were a couple of people in there that were there with their mothers. You know, it was almost like a Mother's Day there at Denny's, because we had these young people. They were there with their mothers, and their mothers were well into probably their 80s and 90s, and it was nice to see. And we actually talked with one of the couples there, and it was nice. You know, the one couple had been married 60 years.
Wow.
60 years, yeah.
That's cool.
And they said, "You're Chef Michael."
Hey, that's the ones that's
so
the women
handsome.
that chase me now. They chase me with their walkers and their canes. Real lovely.
Hey,
long as they don't throw 'em at
at least
you.
they're chasing you,
There you go.
and they're not swinging the
They can't
canes at
catch
you.
up
You
to
know.
me. You know, when I was a kid, it was funny. In South Philadelphia, it snowed. I know, and unfortunately, right now, I would just love to go to Mount Charleston and have breakfast, because I know it's snowing up there.
Well, you don't have time.
I know I don't.
But you know,
I would like to do it.
on Sunday maybe you have time, unless you have a dozen things booked for you.
Well, if you
for us
stop
on
busting my
Sunday.
hump and making me do all these
Me,
things.
you know what? He went shopping last night, Aaron, at Smith's again.
Right.
Again.
Oh, I gotta tell you what I did.
Wait. He
Let me
went
tell you.
shopping. You should see the refrigerator. It is, one side of, the freezer side is packed full of peppers, green, red, purple, pink, polka
All the
dotted.
things you need for
Well,
cooking.
my
peppers,
company-
because he's
my
getting
Hawken-
ready. He's getting
Yeah.
ready to do the
Right.
show, to do the event.
All right, before I
this
forget,
weekend.
I'm
Yes,
telling you right now,
yes.
so
what
you
time
don't
am I
forget.
supposed to take out that?
Okay, shut
pork?
the oven off at 12:30 this afternoon.
12:30. If
and
I'm
just
home,
leave it
I
alone.
will.
No, you better be home.
If I'm home, you didn't,
Well, I'm just
make a
gonna
reservation.
Just burn it. Shut it off at 12:30
off,
and just
okay.
leave it in the oven. I'll take care when I come home. All right, here's the thing, everybody. My company hired.
Yeah, our whole house is a restaurant. Our whole kitchen.
My company hired me to cater for 200 people.
Wow.
So I'm doing and they said, "What do you want to do?" And they says, "Well, we're going to do pizza wings." I said, "What are you nuts?
Pizza and wings.
What are you nuts?"
Was Chef Michael in the house?
Yeah, really.
What's
So
wrong with you?
I said, "How much you got to spend?" When they told me, I said, "Don't worry, I'll take care."
Don't
of it."
worry.
So
He
I'm
said,
doing
"I'll fix it."
the chicken wings that can
Chicken
with the
wings?
wait a minute, the big buffalo wings that
Right.
I put in the roasted peppers.
Oh.
And then I'm going to do. I made roast pork, the roast pork, and then I'm making pasta alla grasso. I got 20 pounds of pasta. You know what
We're
I mean?
all getting hungry.
These
Wow.
people here are in.
What time's the party?
What's that? Well, there's two of them. It's from 1 to 3 is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is for his company.
I know.
And then
I could dress
I
up
got
and sneak
200
in.
people. And
I
then
used to work there.
And the second one it is from 3 to 5.
You know
Very
the
cool.
family.
So I went out today. I said, "Let me get some chafers," and I bought
Some
'cause we're-
chafers?
Yeah, I bought 2 of them. They were
Chafers, what are
$30 a
chafers?
piece at Smith's. So I got, not Smith's, but it's Smart and Final. So anyway, I got them anyway. So I got 3 to make everything warm.
Sacrilegious.
You're right.
Well,
so,
that's because Smith didn't have
so
them.
here's the thing, ladies and germs. I went there and
We don't have
naturally
everything.
I'm shopping, and one thing, and I just
Shopping
ordered,
at Smith's.
and I just ordered all the fish for Christmas Eve. So I
Bacala?
I got that. I got 16. I ordered 15 lobsters,
Wow.
whole lobsters, because I'm making the lobster sauce.
You know, I love baklava.
baklava or bacala.
I love baklava. That's what you're making, right? Baklava?
No, sweetheart.
Oh, no?
Bacala.
Baklavas look like the candy.
It's the candy.
I know. I love baklava.
Do you like that too?
So anyway,
Hint, hint.
That was for Aaron.
anyway, so
cat.
last time I go there, and Mike the butcher and Scott, I love them guys. One thing about Smith's, they treat me great.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I spend a phenomenal amount of money in that place.
Well, if you're increasing their business by 40%, they better treat you good.
Hello.
So I go in there, to make a long story short, I ordered like 95 pounds of pork. Blah, blah. Guess what I say? So the bill was $300 and some odd dollars.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Ladies and
saved
gentlemen, I want you to listen
on
to
a
me.
bill of
How much
$300?
do you think that I saved?
$200.
$157.85.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
$157. You know,
That
I
is
don't know what the hell Smith's is doing, but they're doing great. Now, the peppers that I bought, now they're up to $1.79 a piece.
Wow.
So thank God I got them when I got them, and that's
Sure.
when I froze them.
You got them
Right.
on sale.
Yep.
And you know what? You got to watch for those sales because,
Right.
Smith's has those sales.
It was
and-
4 peppers
Yeah.
for $1. 4
watch
for
it.
$1, 25 cents
Now
a
they're
piece.
$1.79 each.
$1.79 each, and there's half the size of the peppers that I
Wow.
got. So I cut them up, and then I put them in the refrigerator freezer.
Wait. Who helped cut them up?
Yeah, you cut one bag.
I did not. I sat there, and you know what you do? You cut them, and then you have to break the end off, and then you cut, and then you have to cut them this way and that way.
Anyway, we're having a great time.
I did a whole ton of them.
So today, here's the bottom line. I'm starting for today for Saturday.
Shoes chef.
And then Friday, I'm going to, at the TV show, I'm going to do a Frutti di Mare.
Frutti di Mare.
Frutti di Mare.
That's what you're going to do Friday night, right?
Yeah.
I told you you were going to do something.
Well, I was going to do linguine white clam.
No. You've already done linguine and clam.
Okay, Frutti di Mare. Di Mare, ladies and gentlemen, in Italian means sea. Like the ocean sea.
The fruit of
di
the
mare.
sea.
Frutta means the fruit of the sea. Frutta means the fruit. Frutta di mare means fruit of the sea. So anyway, I'm making that on television for everybody. It'll be myself. It'll be Sandy Kastel and friends, stage screen and postcards. I also have Dale,
and Betsy Ann.
We're going to be there.
And William's going to be filming.
Yeah. Are we taking Dr. Perry with us or no?
I don't know. We'll have to find out if they're available. I don't know what they're doing on Friday night. We'll have to see.
What I mean? And it's going to be wonderful. And we're going to cook right at the studio. And it's going to be a
you're
great...
doing it right there.
Well, if you guys want to come, Diana, why don't you give us a call right now?
Call us, Diana. Dr. Perry said, Mike's making the...
Oh, Judy Morio just got back into town. We're going to get together with her to talk about doing something exciting.
Judy Morio?
Judy Morio, she's the one that put together the books, the Life Choices book series, and I'm part of 3 or 4 of those books. And also, she used to have a modeling agency here in town called Universal Models. That was back in the 70s and 80s. She had it for 20 years.
Wow.
Didn't Alex? Don't we need somebody to run that?
That's why we're getting together, Michael. Right. But don't say the name because that's another secret. We can't say these names on the air yet. Yeah. Well, the thing of it is Alex Yanko. He's a developer, and he's got a lot of different things that he's working on, different projects, and we're teaming up with him on a few things.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So in fact, he's working on a huge project on the other side of town, and it's over on Boulder Highway. It's like an estate. It's like a Wayne Newton, big, huge estate. So if somebody out there is looking to have a big estate over off of Boulder Highway, it is a beautiful estate. It has like 150 palm trees. It's I think it's 6,000 square feet. It's got a huge pool. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, when Alex gets done with it, it's going to be amazing.
Sure. Wow.
He's opening up. He's taking out walls. He's opening up rooms.
Nice.
It's got a huge backyard, and it's going to have big glass windows. Going out in the backyard.
Well,
it's going to be beautiful. So if you want to find out about that property, give me a call at 702-731-1230. That's 702-731-1230, and I'll give you the information on it and get you set up to go look at that property when it gets ready to be shown.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stay tuned because we're going to go to a pause for the cause.
We are not. We have Mimi on the phone.
So don't bust my hump when you give me that stuff.
I'm the one that does that, not you. Anyway, hi, Mimi. How are you?
Well, good morning. You got me so hungry. Hi, darling.
I know. Good morning. Good morning. Mimi, our friend. Good morning. Good morning
to you.
Mimi, our friend.
All right, please give me a friggin' headache.
Well, you know what? You're reminding me, Chef Michael, of the wonderful Christmas Eve dinner that we would have with at least 7 fish. That's the tradition.
Oh, 7
Mimi, do you remember the name? Do you remember that? Because I have the name. What, the name in Italian? I don't think you remember.
I don't remember.
Of what?
It's called Avigil.
Avigil.
Avgili. Avigil. That's what we would call it. And you're right. It was years ago, and you're Italian, you can appreciate this. For those that are listening in, you know what I mean, and those that are from an Italian culture, the Italian people's Christmas was not Christmas Day, it was really Christmas Eve. That was our day. And we were not allowed to eat meat. So everything was fish.
Yeah.
They had the eel, they had this, they had that. And this year, because I have a lot of wonderful friends, but again, many of them that are not Italian from back east, only a handful. Carl Grasso, but he's a California Italian, so it's a little bit, no, I'm serious, he's different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's a California kid. He's not an East Coast kid.
Yeah, he's a surfer Italian.
Yeah, he's a different type.
Can you imagine
different type
a
of
surfer Italian going, hey, yo, hey, oh, and he's going up and down the ways.
What the freak did you take this morning?
Hey, oh. Hey, yo, dude.
Hey, yo, dude, get out of my way.
Wait a minute. Where did the Jew step in?
I gotta tell you, I'm coming out
For
of
us,
the way.
it's hey, you dudes.
Get out of my way.
So anyway, what we did, for those that are coming for Christmas Eve, I got my one of my other partners, George Polaris, who I love dearly.
George Pelera.
You're in rare form today, honey. I'm telling you something. You're making coffee nervous today.
I don't need coffee. You know why? Because I'm taking my vitamins.
Yeah, I got some vitamins for you. So anyway, here's the thing. So we made a fish, and the thing was, most of our friends, they're not Italian, and which is okay.
Not most of our friends. I got a lot of friends.
Well, a lot of friends are not.
Yeah,
so
we
naturally,
got a wide variety of friends.
So naturally, what I'm going to cook, I'm going to make really a nice variety. So here's the menu, ladies and gentlemen, so you know. George Polaris, he goes crazy for my meatballs and my chicken cutlets. Okay. Sandy sees she just busted my cojones. Now she wants to go to a friggin' break when I'm talking. It's all right. Go ahead. We'll be right back for. Go ahead, honey.
Well, I was just going to say we also got Dr. Perry on the phone, and I'm sure Dr. Perry, are you wanting to come Friday night to the TV station with us to film that Christmas show?
Sure.
Sure.
You don't give a rat's ass, Dr. Perry. As long as it's a free meal. He's ready to eat.
I said to call in if they wanted to come. Okay, great. Good.
We will be there.
Diana Perry.
It's
Dr.
Diana Perry. Hi, Di. What's up?
I'm looking at Sandy's ring. Sandy, your ring fits me very nicely.
Yeah, I know. I told Michael, I said, we better get over there and get my ring. I'll never get it back.
She keeps buying friggin' Christmas presents. I'm going to have to sell it.
Listen, you guys, hold on a second, okay? Because if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, so he can finish his story right after a brief pause and a brief message from our sponsors.
Yeah.
You have to have our sponsors, Michael, or else we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Everybody's a winner. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, welcome back to Sandy. Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. I just changed mics, folks, so I caught Ryan off guard, and we just scooched in a little bit closer so we can get a little bit closer shot of us together here today on the show. So we've got Diana and Dr. Perry on the phone. Hi, guys. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. So I love that picture that you sent. Did they drop?
Mimi dropped.
Oh, Mimi dropped.
Well, we're here.
All right.
We're here.
I love the picture that you sent me yesterday to make me smile. That was so sweet. You had the big snowman, and then you had that little mouse that plays music, and sings. Remember, Michael, do you remember that little mouse?
Well, Dr. Perry sent me a picture.
Do you remember the mouse? You got to pick your mic up a little bit.
You can hear me. I'm pretty good.
That's good.
And Dr. Perry took a picture of his safe.
It says, "We with
with
you
all
a
his
Merry
money,
Christmas."
and I was so elated when I seen.
We with
I thought
you
Carl
a
had some money.
Christmas.
Dr. Perry's got Carl beat.
We with you a Merry Christmas.
What's that?
Sure,
Christmas.
we're running a competition,
Well, I'd like to say something.
Dr. Perry and the billionaires.
Billionaires.
The billionaires! I'd like to say something publicly on the air. All right? For those that I always mention, I'm not going to say nothing bad, kid. My engineer always gets nervous right to hit the button.
Got to be prepared.
I was very blessed, ladies and gentlemen, to meet some wonderful people the second time around in my life.
Love is lovely.
Don't let me curse, please.
The second time around.
So here's the thing. I would like to publicly thank two people that entered my life and Sandy's life. And I could say they're beyond friendship. They're not friends. Okay? They're la familia. Family. And I really mean that. Diana Pascal is the sister, truthfully, that I lost many years ago. Dr. Perry is a combination of all my uncles that are no longer with me that were very special to my heart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those that are listening, those other people in my life, like the Grassos and everybody, they're just as equally as special to me. Please don't feel as though that this is not a competition. But as far as the Pascals are concerned, they're very special. Alex Yanko is only 45. Neil Colmenares, my attorney and executive producer, is 45.
He's 45?
45, yeah.
Really? He looks like 25.
He does. The sons, they're the two sons that I wasn't blessed to ever have. So God has blessed me and brought me back a family far greater than I ever had.
What about me? What am I, chopped liver?
Well, see, I was ready to do it. You just screwed it the frig up. God also brought in Sandy into my life, you know what I mean, to make me love a woman like I've never loved.
No matter what.
Like I've never loved any. She's a pain in my ass, this woman. But I got to tell you, I never loved a woman as much as I loved her.
Aww.
And for me, and I'm telling you something. Thank you. There's no words to express, because everything that was taken from me, God has abundantly brought back in so many ways through so many people. Because, you know, and it's a funny thing. In the movie A Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man said, "I want a heart." And he said,
I'm going to get him a box.
"Why do you want a heart?" And the Tin Man said to the wizard, "Because I want one." And the wizard said to him, "My galvanized friend, a heart cannot be judged how much it loves, but how much it's loved by others." Oh. Thank you, Diana. For loving us so
you're
much.
So sweet. Yeah, I know you love me a lot because you call me your sister, because I knock the hell out of you all the time when you act up. Uncle Clifford can do that.
Well, you like when I make flatulation sounds when you bend over.
Hey. Watch yourself.
I always wanted a little brother to knock around.
That's right. There you go. You got
Well,
one.
you can't. I'm older than you, so don't give me no
Okay,
stuff.
so you guys are going to come out and join us Friday night, right? At the TV station?
Yeah, we're going to
Cool.
have fun.
Okay. All right.
We'll talk later. Just give us the details.
I will, but I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you again. And, you know, we missed you at the birthday party and the WEMA event, but I know you were exhausted. You had company and all last week, and then we got a chance to get together afterwards, and I just want to say thank you for my gift. That was beautiful, and I wore it that night when we went to see the that was at Monday Dark Mondays.
Yeah,
right? Monday Dark.
Yep, that was a lot of fun, and I listened to your show yesterday about all the money we spent eating dinner. But you know what? It was delicious.
But I'm still telling you, for $200 at Smith's, I could put a hell of a banquet on.
That's right, about a dozen people. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, and have a great day. And we'll see you.
And just remind everybody to watch the show tomorrow morning, because it's going to be wonderful. Because we're making biscotti.
Oh, no. It's not tomorrow morning, Diana.
No, it's on Friday. What we done?
No, it's Saturday.
Saturday and
Weekends.
Sunday.
Weekends. But it's going to be posted up. It's also going to be posted on our YouTube site, which is the Sandy Kastel channel. So for all those folks that don't have all those 50 million channels available to them, like you, anyway, just get an antenna. You know, it only costs $250. And then you get all these channels you can watch extra. And you don't have to pay all those exorbitant prices for
we just got our Cox bill. It was $330.
But anyway, so everybody can watch the show out there.
The show's going to be funny. Be sure to watch it, everybody.
All of the 2 million people here in Las Vegas, Nevada, over 2 million people can watch it, plus the people around the country.
Yes.
Because
that's why we went with that station, for that reason.
And the world.
And I really mean that. I have to go with volume. You know, it's 100. The other station was 100,000 people. Here, there's 300,000. I got to go with the majority, not the minority.
Plus the it wasn't very clear. You know, the reception or something. You know, the visual.
Those people don't horse's ass anyway.
Anyway, so thank you guys so much, and we will see you for sure Friday night if we don't see you before then. Okay.
See you there.
right,
And I'll
very
be
much.
wearing your ring.
Okay, and I'll be wearing your necklace.
And I'll be looking at the picture of your money.
You know what, Michael? Also, I had a wonderful lunch with Cindy Davis and Lisa Grosso.
Not Cindy
yesterday.
Davis and the Grosso,
Yes.
the billionaire.
Yes, they treated me to a beautiful lunch at Vintner Grill, and Lisa gave me this beautiful bracelet to wear on stage, and also
They were super zirconias,
and
though.
it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful. It was perfect for stage. You know, it's
I'm only kidding
amazing.
you.
You know, because being on stage, you don't have to have diamonds. It's all about the crystals and the Swarovskis and the rhinestones. I believe it or not, you can have the most stunning, shiny thing on stage, and it looks like you're wearing,
That's
$10 million
true. You're
of
right.
diamonds. But anyway, so Lisa Grosson got me that, and Cindy Davis had already brought me a beautiful, beautiful scarf that I've worn a lot this winter already. We got that from the store that I can't.
Well, I'd like
Jill
to thank
something.
Ricky Cash
Yeah.
and Aaron Phillips for the yarmulkes that they gave me in
Well, I was
pastel
gonna
colors.
I was going to say for Cindy,
Red, white, and green.
Did you like the propellers on it too?
Cindy Davis also gave me an ornament for the tree on Saturday that is it's a little baby gourd, and
No,
it's got this
it's not
got this scene all depicted on it. It's so beautiful. And you know what it reminded me of?
A menorah.
It reminded me of my mom, because my mom used to get gourds and she would paint pictures on them. And my sister Linda did that also. And so it's really sweet. And Cindy, I want to send out a special greeting to you for Hanukkah, because I know that yesterday was my birthday, and that was also the lighting of the first candle on the menorah, right,
Amen.
Aaron?
Yes, it was.
Yes, so I would also like to welcome all of our friends out there in radio and TV land to write in on our Facebook page. And Diane, do a little post on this. I'd like to hear from every single person about their beliefs and about what it is special and how they celebrate the holidays. What's a special meal, especially because of Chef Michael being a chef. Why don't you write in about your special meal that you have for the holidays? How's that? Because every different religion and family and group of people has a different special meal that they have for
Well,
the
let me
holidays.
ask you a question, Aaron.
Yes.
You know, you're from Jewish faith.
Yes.
And you are like me. I'm an Italian. I mean, we're both East Coast kids.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, Christmas Eve, did your mother do anything or no? Nothing.
For us, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day was a day for us to go for Chinese food and a movie.
There you go.
That's our tradition, literally.
Sure.
I mean, it's just another day on the calendar for us.
Well, one thing.
But for them, but you have to talk to them. Well, Michael, but it's about their holiday. What are their special meals for their holiday that you
Well, that's
celebrate,
what I
which is Hanukkah?
Right.
For Hanukkah, it's more about the side dishes like the potato latkes, and that's the big thing. You have the chocolate gelt, the candies that are used during the dreidel game, which is the traditional game that's played. But we just do that whenever we feel like putting it together with whatever meal it is. Now, it's unique for us because my daughters are coming home from college this week. Thank God, that's my Hanukkah gift, and we're going to actually do a mini Thanksgiving kind of thing with potato latkes and turkey, and really do all the side dishes, and that's really the big identifier for Hanukkah.
Well, you don't have a main dish?
Not really.
You
Not
just have
really.
side dishes?
Yeah, the potato latkes are the key thing. Potato kugels.
What are kugels?
It's if you grate, it's like a big pancake. Let's put it that way. But you grate potatoes with onions, and you fry it in oil, and it gets all brown on the outside while the inside. You'll have some for Passover. You'll try it on Passover.
Well, but latkes. Cindy was saying she made some latkes. Now, but that's also the grated potatoes, isn't it?
Correct. That is. They're just not cooked as long as a potato kugel is.
Okay.
But they're done in the oil. They're nice and browned.
Okay.
You can put sour cream on them. You can put applesauce on them. A lot of people put sugar on them. A lot of people just eat them plain.
Ooh, I
Okay,
like
I'd
that.
like to give a quick recipe.
Okay.
Anybody out there, all you Irish people that are out there that love mashed potatoes,
Yes.
don't throw them out when you're done.
Oh no.
Get the mashed potatoes the next day, take them out. Crack a couple eggs in it, add salt, pepper, parsley, garlic, breadcrumb. And ladies and gentlemen, you can make a potato pancake that is absolutely great with the sour cream, because you have to put the egg in it, because that's the hook to that. So when you got mashed potatoes and people say, "When you throw them out, don't save them? You'll never go bad with mashed potatoes."
Oh,
but you
yeah.
put the egg and then you make a potato pancake
So it's kind of
out
like
of it.
hash browns, but it's
No, it's like the
It's like
like
a pancake, like a kugel.
pancake.
like
Okay.
a kugel,
Right.
So, and one thing I know about Jewish people, and they know, It's about suffering and where to get good Chinese food.
That's right.
These people know. Don't fool with a Jew because they'll know exactly where to get good
Yeah, well,
food.
Michael, let me tell you, you're really good at the Italian guilt. Anyway, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And we're going to be right back with Vegas Unwrapped Treasures with Aaron Phillips.
How exciting! I can't wait!
Woohoo!
Baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful
Making every morning brighter. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And we've got our special Vegas Unwrapped treat today. Of course, Ricky Cash is not with us because he's home, not feeling well, but Aaron Phillips is going to carry the torch.
Yes.
Can I announce him?
What? Go ahead.
Okay.
Now.
Can I get a tint roll, please, from the musician? Can I get a tint roll?
He's finding it. He's looking for
Did you
it.
find a tint roll?
He's looking.
Where's the drummer?
He's looking.
Hurry up!
Right here.
Hold it. Is that a tint roll? That's a snare. Okay, let me hear that again. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce, direct from the Temple Beth Shalom, my good buddy, Machal Eben Simon Click himself, Mr. Aaron Phillips.
Wow. Wow. You know, it's funny when I heard the commercial coming back in, it's such an out-of-body experience when you hear your voice coming over the air and your lips aren't moving. You know, that's I always wanted to be a ventriloquist. Good morning, everybody. Well, here's what's going on in the Valley the next couple of days. Let's start off with one tonight. M&K Jingle Bell Rally. This is for ages 18 and up. Cost is $5 a person. It's up at the Minker Sports Complex, 275 North Mojave Road. Give Bob Murray a call at 229-6563. This is a racquetball tournament. I haven't heard the term racquetball in ages.
I love racquetball.
But there's a tournament going on. The event is tonight, so give Bob again a call at 702-229-2493 or check out the online registration at recreation.lasvegasnevada.gov. Enter the following course code 223-09011. All right. Hopefully you got all of that. If you didn't, call in and I'll give it to you later. Winter Student Showcase, good for all ages. This is Wednesday, December 17th, or Thursday. This is also tonight. Yes, Wednesday, December 17th, 6 to 7:30, free and open to the public at the Charleston Heights Arts Center, 800 South Brush Street. Now, bring your family and friends to view dance routines, demonstrations, and an exhibit of visual arts completed projects by students in courses offered at the Charleston Heights Arts Center throughout the year. So you can check that out. Give them a call at 702-229-6383. As we mentioned previously, Hanukkah's first light was last night. Today is the first day. So the Chabad of Green Valley Menorah lighting Thursday, tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. at the District at Green Valley Ranch. The Chabad of Green Valley will again host the Hanukkah in the District Menorah lighting ceremony at the District at Green Valley Ranch on Main Street. Join us as we light the giant menorah and invite dignitaries in the local Jewish community to help welcome the Festival of Lights. Also there'll be live entertainment, dreidels, donuts, chocolate gelt, and for all those in attendance. Now, Friday, if you'd like some music, this is during the day from noon to 1 p.m. This is part of the Downtown Cultural Series concert, Meshuggah Klezmorim, down at the Lloyd D. George Federal Courthouse, Jury Assembly Room 333. Meshuggah Klezmorim is Yiddish for crazy musicians. So you see, you learned something today. They will play fun and lively klezmer-style music and will be performing some favorite Hanukkah melodies like I Have a Little Dreidel and Hanukkah, Oh Hanukkah. So there's some great tunes out there. That should be a lot of fun. Also this weekend, I want to mention for football fans, the Royal Purple Las Vegas Bowl is down at Sam Boyd Stadium, part of the NCAA Football Bowl Series. That's this weekend between Colorado State and Utah. And also the Rebel basketball team will be playing for the first time ever at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. They're going to be taking on, it's a doubleheader. Lon Kruger's coming back into town with his Oklahoma Sooners. And let's see, last but not least for me, Forgotten Carols tour performance on Monday, December 22nd from 7:30 to 10 down at Cashman Center. Tickets are $13.50 to $32. The Forgotten Carols started as a one-man show on a church stage in Heber, Utah, Utah and has now toured around the world and on several national tours of popular Broadway musicals. This year's tour includes Katie Thompson, whose music has been featured on So You Think You Can Dance, the original Connie Lou, Michael McLean and his wife Lynn, and son Jeff, who just finished singing on a world cruise. Come enjoy a musical with your family as part of your Christmas celebrations. That's Monday at Cashman Center. And that does it for this week's Vegas Unwrapped Hidden Treasures. A lot going on pre-holiday. And of course, next week we'll be getting ready to talk about New Year's and all that good stuff. So,
Aaron, it would be great to have some of those people on the show.
Yeah.
I would like to hear, especially, when you said Meshuggah, I have heard that word before. And I'm thinking, what?
Well, it's someone from Michigan is a Meshuggah.
That's right. Anyway, thank you so much to the Vegas Unwrapped Half-A Team.
Thank you.
Today of Aaron Phillips for that special treat.
A temp roll?
Yes, and a temp roll.
I just talked to John. He says you have a temp roll.
A temp roll. Well, that's
Yeah.
okay, because you know who's coming in right back on the line? It's Mimi
Oh,
Williams.
Mimi, the pole dancer.
Hi, Mimi. How are you?
Yeah, I had to go shine up the pole a little bit.
You were getting it ready, right?
I could take that a couple ways, Mimi.
Hey, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Anyway, Mimi.
We're being haved right now.
Please, thank you.
I just wanted to know, Michael, do you ever do the anchovy sauce?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, yes,
All
I do. I do all that. See, again, like I said, if I was back east, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had my people, my culture. I would make all that traditional
Why aren't
stuff.
you going to make the anchovy sauce for us?
Well,
I mean, I like anchovies.
And
then go
it's
back
really,
east.
Yeah, it's really wonderful though, because it does a lot of. You say anchovy. I just tell people it's special sauce because a lot of people don't like anchovies, but it doesn't have that real salty flavor that you associate with anchovies. It's wonderful.
Do you know what anchovies are called in Italian?
No.
Alige.
Oh. Alige.
Alige. Yeah, we call it alige.
So you can call it the Alige sauce.
Alige sauce. I got to say something, Amy, real quick. For the holidays, like I said, I'm going to do lobster. I'm going to do, and I mentioned before.
Baklava.
I'm going to do bacala. And I'm going to make a frutti di mare sauce, which is great. But I'm going to do the meatballs and the chicken cutlets for my friend George because he doesn't eat the seafood. You know what I mean? I don't want this guy to come. Then we got Barry Gordy,
Robert.
I keep calling Barry. Robert Gordy Jr. and Monique Brewster. She's coming, and that poor kid, she eats like a bird. So I got some bird seed for her. I'm going to saute with her. But I got to tell you something.
Mini meatballs.
I got to tell you something, Meme. Right behind me in the next room is a man named John Lindquist. John Lindquist, all these commercials that Sandy and I do on the fly. We don't rehearse on the fly. We'll just shoot it right out. Sandy don't have a clue what I'm saying. I don't know what she's saying. And like that last commercial we just did about the frankincense and myrrh, all that BS. John Lindquist is a master craftsman because he puts it together how he links everything together with the music. And I personally would like to say, Sandy and I would like to say thank you for the wonderful work that John Lindquist has done for us all year. And also
John.
Ryan, also our engineer.
And Ryan Silva.
Ryan Silva. This kid, I'm telling you something, he's got such a great heart and he's right in there. And I got to tell you, we would be lost without the two of you guys because...
Did he just stick his head in front of the camera?
Everybody that's successful, let me tell you something, folks.
Hanging out with John
I don't
Stiles
care
too
if
much.
it's Oprah Winfrey. I don't care if it's Ellen DeGeneres. It's the camera people and the sound people behind you.
It's a team.
It's a team. And
That's
I'm telling you, we are successful. And also because of kind of Aaron Phillips and Ricky Cash that added so much to this show. You know what I'm trying to say?
Thank you. It's our pleasure to be part of it. It's our honor to be part of it.
And since we're
And fans like Mimi Williams.
Without a question, that listen every day and flurry. I mean, the list is endless. You know what I mean? And I hope through God's grace, 2015, that we will go further and stay with KLAV Radio. But the way we brought KLAV Radio up to par, we want to do the same thing with the TV station. We our dream is to be not only nationwide, but to be the #1 show so we can bring entertainers, the type of entertainers forward and authors and so many other people.
Fashion, design.
You know what I mean? And to really give them the break that we never really got a chance to get because it was all juice and money under the table and all that BS that they do in Vegas. We don't play that game.
Was that Jews or juice?
Speaking of bringing people up to the front and on stage, the Vegas Jazz Society, and that's what Mimi is part of. She is one of the big. Mimi, were you the president of it at some point?
No. I've
Just-
never been to the president.
But-
I do the publicity and the communications for the
Right.
group.
And so you've got that event coming up. Is it Monday night?
No, there's a thing going on this evening, as a matter
Oh, it's tonight. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Vincent Herring thing at the Scullery.
Yes. Okay.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's a small venue, but it's fun. It's kind of like one of the old Chicago or New York kind of places. Just a little spot, but full of good music.
That's great. It's kind of like a hole in the wall, when you go to a hole in the wall, and there's these little spots, like the Blue Note in New York is a small, it's a small venue, and it's long and narrow, and you've got the band back at the end, and you got this long bar along it, and you walk into that room, and it's all music. It's amazing,
But the
it's
key,
wonderful.
but the key, Mimi, is advertisement, and that's why we try our best to bring forth the Jazz Society and what we're doing, so people know what the hell's going on and what needs to be done.
And what time is that tonight, Mimi?
Yes,
7:30.
7:30, and that's at the Scullery, and that's downtown Las Vegas, right?
Right across from the El Cortez.
Right. So you can go see Peter Pavone over at the El Cortez at 7:30. Oh, he's earlier. Oh, sorry, that would be kind of. Be conflicted. But you can see him afterwards because he's going to be there later.
And I want everybody to know that Jack Gallardi, the guy that owned all the strip joints in town, Mimi was very instrumental in teaching them girls how to pole dance. And that was a wonderful thing you did.
Wait, you know what, Mimi? I know he jokes about this pole dancing, but do you know that there are instructors out there? And do you know how many housewives and wives and single women go out and do these pole dancing classes because it's a great way to stay fit and fabulous. As a matter of fact,
rolling meatballs are too.
Yeah, we're going to do a segment on that coming up next year, 2015. Rolling meatballs. Yeah, how you roll them with your feet and with your hands. And
well,
with
if you
your
do the
elbows,
pole, I want to see some G-strings up there and some keisters flying in my face.
Well, anyway,
I'm just picturing rolling meatballs with feet. That's what I'm picturing.
So actually, we can learn something about staying fit and fabulous from the girls from the pole dancing. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. It's all good exercise.
That's right. So thank you so much, Mimi, for joining us here today on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Oh, how exciting.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mimi. We love you, Mimi.
Thank you.
She laughs. People laugh. They come up. I was with Smiths a couple days ago, and a guy came up to say, I listened to your program. He goes, you're funny.
Yeah.
Funny like hell, like a clown.
What's funny, really funny, is, one night we're sitting there, we're watching TV, and we actually were up, and it was like midnight, and somebody called me on the phone and said, I just wanted to tell you, it was like 12:30 or something. He said, I'm, listening to your show, and I love your show. And I'm saying, it's midnight. Well, it is rebroadcast here on KLEV. So if you don't get the whole show and you want to listen on your radio at midnight, be sure to tune in to KLEV 12:30 a.m. at midnight every single night, and you will hear Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Yeah, and
also with Aaron Phillips.
Right, we were on his show
and Ricky Cash
Thursday.
when he's here.
That's right.
What a fun! We had a great time.
Blast.
It was great.
Did you get good response from it?
We did. Our YouTube video is actually getting tremendous response and replay on it, and of course the archives. Well, I'll know the numbers at the end of the month, but
that's great.
For us it was a special show because, as you know, our good friend Jimmy Bryant passed away last week, and we dedicated the show to it. And you guys being part of that last hour was. I went back and played it. I was rolling on the floor listening to that last hour because when you're doing the show, you're not really listening to the show.
No, you can't.
And for the 7 years that I've been on the radio, I've listened to every podcast I've ever done. That's the only way I can critique what I do.
Right.
And I played that show back, and I listened to it as just a listener would. And I'll tell you, that second hour was just, it was. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about how funny it was because we were just rolling and having a good time.
And it took a little winding up, Chef Michael.
That was priceless. That for the first 10 minutes, Chef Michael didn't literally say a word until he got going, and I know that's his style to kind of throw us all off. But it was a great show, and we appreciate you being part of that show for us. I
want to say something, Aaron. You are magnificent. You really are, kid.
Thank you.
You are a great announcer.
Oh, sorry. Well, he didn't do it. I was just,
What's the matter?
Music.
No tempo.
I was
John
thinking,
Lickquist
how
got the
wonderful
tempo.
he is.
But I'm honestly and truthfully, your voice, how you handle, when you listen, because when I talk about soup cans,
right.
I'm going to tell you something. If you guys were bad or you were soup cans, I wouldn't have you on. I'm being honest with you.
I know.
There's no money you can buy. I'm funny that way. I don't need it. You know what I mean? But you guys are good, and Sandy and I get nothing but compliments from you and your partner, and we are blessed, and we thank you, and we're happy. Not that you're business associates, but you're friends.
Yeah.
And boy, I got to tell
Absolutely.
you something. That is such a plus for me. Do you know what I mean? Because business associates, they come and go.
Right.
But friends, I'm telling you, man, they're so hard to
Well,
come
you know,
busted.
and you're really lucky, you know, and I'll say this on the air. You're really lucky when you can do business with people who are friends, and because it makes it that much better. We've got Robert Gordy on the phone. Hi, Robert. How are you?
Bobby, what's up, buddy?
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Chef Michael.
Hi.
You got Aaron Phillips with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hi, I love you guys.
Do you have
Aaron
Monique
Phillips
with you?
and Ricky Cash. You guys are the best. You know, I texted Sandy the other day, and I told her I wanted to mention, among all the great things going on, your birthday party on Saturday, which was awesome, and everything going on, that we've got a special show over at Cherry Gordy's show over at Fiesta Rancho tomorrow night.
That's right.
And they're honoring, I guess, the big boss, Bob Fisher, president of the Nevada Broadcasters Association. So I guess he's over all the radio stations, TV stations. Yeah, so they're going to honor him, and I'm looking forward to inviting you all, Sandy, Mike, Aaron Phillips, Ricky Cash. Maybe they could do a live podcast tomorrow, you know. And,
What time is that going to be, Robert?
Well, the doors open at 7. The show starts at 8. I got to find out. I'll know tomorrow exactly when they're going to do the award to Bob Fisher.
Okay.
Who's performing, Bobby?
Pardon?
Who's performing?
Okay, there's some great performers tomorrow night. A guy named B. Taylor. He's making some noise as a Motown rapper, but he's with the military, the Pentagon. You know, he's getting a lot of noise from CBS and some other big television stations.
Wow.
They've got another guy, John Anthony, which he helps Cherry Gordy. He's taken her around the country and opened up stage to stage in Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles,
Wow.
Houston. He's taken her around. He's a big deal, you know, big radio, actually a music promoter. There's another young lady named Capucine Holmes. She's going to perform. Another lady named Ivana Christie. And also your favorite, Mike Leonetti, Monique Brewster.
Oh, Monique Brewster!
Right.
Tell her I got her some birdseed for Christmas Eve.
You got it. I heard that. She loves that. She frowns. But
You know, I got to tell you something.
I know I got to eat. I know I got to eat.
Monique Brewster is absolutely gorgeous. That kid should be in Ebony magazine.
She always
She
dresses
is a
to the nines.
beautiful-
Oh my gosh.
You know, beautiful. And every
Yes.
time you guys come to our home, when she walks into place, every guy turns and says, "Who the hell is that?"
And the women, because
the women,
they look at what
she
she's
is
wearing. She's
beautiful.
always dressed, like I said, to the nines. And
when they
it's
look
great.
at you, they say, "Is that Denzel Washington?" I tell you one thing, my brother, you look really handsome in that jacket you wore. You must get a lot of attention.
Jacket.
That Scarface jacket.
I just need a cigar, you know. And
I got him. You know where they're at. You got my private stash. It's right there next to the door in my humidor.
See, and all I do is walk the streets of the kids. Who are you looking at? Who are you looking? Forget about it.
Forget about it. Well, Robert.
Italian, I know, you know.
Well, Robert, I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow night. Then over at the Fiesta Rancho,
Fiesta Rancho,
7 o'clock. The doors
Club
open.
7 o'clock. Everybody, please come. Diane Pascal, Doc Perry, they've been there before. You've all been there.
Is there a
Lisa
fee?
Grosso,
Is this a fee for
Grosso.
this at the
It's
door?
only $5 cover charge. I know Chef Mike was talking about the other day. You go to these places, $35, $50, anything, and they don't have a good show. We've got a power pack show.
Oh, you
We've got
guys
all
always
of this-
have a great show.
all of this talent with Bob Fisher, a young lady named Nikki Logan. She's appeared at the Smith Center
Oh.
several times. You know, she's doing Broadway, and she's been hosting the Cherry Gordy show all this month. So this is actually the last show for the year. They'll be dark next week for Christmas.
Robert, you need to get some of these people on the show.
Yep.
I'm gonna start talking to them, especially B. Taylor and this John Anthony and
Oh
Ivana
yeah,
Christie.
and you know, not only that, we can get them on the TV show. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
'cause
bringing them. We're bringing them.
Yeah, that's going to be hot. Our show this year's going to be
Monique
great.
is actually appearing tonight at the Orleans. If you guys are looking to do something tonight about 9 o'clock, she's going to be playing with a band. You've heard of him, Treasure.
Treasure?
Dreamstone.
Yeah.
She's performing with Treasure tonight. She's at Sherry Gordy's show tomorrow night. Then she's back with Treasure again.
Oh, my
at
gosh.
the Aliante.
Who's that? Who's singing?
A guy named Treasure.
Monique
His name is Treasure. His name is Mark Brown, but he goes by Treasure. He's got a great band called Dreamstone. They almost do like all the top 40 dance, Kool and the Gang, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
And Monique Brewster singing with him? Monique Brewster? She better eat something Christmas Eve. It better be more than birdseed.
Well, thanks a lot, Robert, for calling in. And we always love to have you here on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Have a great day, okay? We'll see you tomorrow night. And maybe tonight with Monique.
Maybe. Three nights in a row.
Okay.
Monique
If you're just
Brewster.
tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. We got some wonderful recipes with him. We got some great Vegas Unwrapped treasures here with Aaron Phillips. And Ricky, we would just want to send you our wishes so that we hope you get well soon.
Yeah, get well, you Jew
Okay,
bastard.
so check us out on YouTube this afternoon. We'll be up because John Stiles is going to have us posted. And then, of course, we'll be back here again tomorrow morning
Jesus,
here on
God, I can't get a
KLAV
break.
with Lotus Broadcasting. John Silva and John Lindquist.
That's Ryan Silva.
I'm sorry, Ryan Silva, and John Lindquist. I know that didn't
Hey,
sound
John,
right.
give me a sandwich, you son of a
Anyway,
dirty
have a
rat
great day,
bastard.
folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a